Meanwhile, British Prime Minister Theresa May received a lot of criticism after she set out a plan on Friday to retain full access to EU's single market for 2 years after Brexit. May's speech was described by former UKIP leader Nigel Farage as pathetic, while opposition Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said that it was a result of negotiation with her one divided party rather than discussions with the European Union.
This is part of a great Brexit betrayal. We didn't vote to waste years of our lives. We didn't vote for open borders to continue. We didn't vote to give away billions of pounds every year. We voted to be independent, free, and open ourselves up to the rest of the world. And I do view today as being a big kick in the teeth for all of us that voted Brexit.
I don't think it's possible to put a figure on it. Clearly, there are obligations that must be met, and clearly the EU have obligations to make to this country. But this whole speech seemed to me the product of the internal negotiations of the Tory party rather than negotiations with the EU. She, after all, seemed to slap down both Boris and David Davis during the speech.
Meanwhile, the European Union has welcomed May's speech but demanded more specifics on the promises made. The European Union has insisted on sufficient progress in 3 key areas: the rights of EU citizens in Britain, Northern Ireland's border and the exit bill. In the light of that demand, May promised to meet Britain's existing EU budget commitments until 2020 and outlines new legal guarantees for the rights of around 3 million EU nationals living in Britain.
During the implementation period, people will continue to be able to come and live and work in the UK, but there will be a registration system, an essential preparation for the new regime. The strength of feeling that the British people have about this need for control and the direct accountability of their politicians is one reason why, throughout its membership, the United Kingdom has never totally felt at home being in the European Union. And perhaps because of our history and geography, the European Union never felt to us like an integral part of our national story, in the way it does to so many elsewhere in Europe.
Theresa May sought to explain why voters in the UK didn't feel the European Union to be an integral part of their identity, but said Britain did not want to leave its European neighbours behind.
Hands off! Hands off! Hands off!